What's up guys, my name is Liam, and today we're going to be doing an ultimate Black Friday list. This started like last week or something like that, and I do apologize, it's been taking me so long to get this video out. I did kind of want to wait for Black Friday, but there's just been so many deals going on out there. I decided to release this video just a little bit earlier. If anything crazy does happen for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, I might consider putting out a separate video. If not, I will just be updating the links down below. But we'll go and get started here with just a bunch of different things I've been seeing. I've been seeing so many different deals all over the place. We'll go ahead and kick things off with Amazon. Nothing too crazy I've been seeing on Amazon currently, but we'll just go over some of my top most recommended picks out there. The Asus ROG Harp 2 Ace, not that big of a sell, but a mouse I just recently reviewed and I really liked a lot. Next up, pretty good deal on the Endgame Gear XM2W 4K wireless, a mouse that's a little bit larger if you guys are into bigger mice, if you like smaller mice. Also the OP1W 4K as well. Some of my most used mice. They made on my top list last year. Next up, we have the Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed. This is pretty much like the Death Adder Mini. I really enjoyed my time with this mouse a lot. The Death Adder V3 wired, really solid option, coming in at a great price. This is a wired mouse, so if you're okay with wired, then I would definitely recommend picking this up, as that is a pretty good deal there. Also, one of my most recommended mice, the Razer Viper V3 Pro. This is the top of my list, one of my most used mice. They also do have a little bit of a discount going on this one as well. Pulsar also has some pretty crazy deals. They always do a pretty good job with their deals going on. The brand new X2H Crazy Light that I just recently reviewed on my channel, but this is currently at 30% off. The X2H isn't necessarily my favorite shape. I prefer more the X2 Crazy Light. They even have the new cool looking Random Frank P collab here. 30% off. I absolutely love this mouse. This without question is going to make it on the top gaming mouse list of the year, dropping here very shortly. Another pretty insane deal here is, even though this is a wired mouse, the X2H, this is, I believe, have their older switches in it, their older opticals, but $24 for this mouse is a pretty decent deal. Also, the Asus ROG Harp Ace Extreme. This is the older Harp Ace shape. I do prefer the newer Harp 2 shape more, but if you are a fan of this older shape, more of a rear hump or longer style feeling mouse, pretty big discount on that one. Still pretty expensive though, but I've really enjoyed my time while using this mouse. Another really solid option that I like a lot, the Mini. The great weight on this, great shape. I love the size of it, so absolutely one that I would recommend checking out. The DharmaShark M5 Air, I recently just did a video on this. The fact you can pick this up on Amazon, pretty cool that this is also coming in at a discount. And then lastly, for gaming mice, we do have the Logitech G Pro Superlight 2 Dex. For some keyboards here to finish off Amazon, we have the Iconix EV63. I really love this keyboard a lot. Great build quality, love gaming on it. Just the feeling and performance on it is fantastic. Also, this one is much more expensive, but this is easily one of my probably top 3 keyboards, the EZ80. I just am a fan of TKL in general, but this one, even though it's still extremely expensive, a little bit of a discount there. And then even the EZ63, I do prefer the EV63 a little bit over this one with just the layout. But as you can see, this one is coming in at a cheaper price if you are interested in checking something like this out. So next up, we're going to be moving on to websites that are not Amazon. Any of these websites out here, you can probably use code AimAdapt. I would recommend trying that out to give you some additional savings. First up, for the Orbital Works, the Pathfinder. This also is going to be making on my top list for gaming mice of the year. And $169, a little bit of a discount there. Next up, some pretty cool stuff going on over at Wallhack. The SP004, you can pick that up for $89, 25% off. They also have some other discounts here. I'm not going to talk about all the deals because I'm going to try and keep this video as short as possible. But next to probably one of the best deals that I've seen here, I'm not sure how you pronounce this, Sikakib or something like that. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. These keyboards are absolutely fantastic. When I was talking about my top 3 gaming keyboards, the HM80 aluminum is absolutely up there. And this is, I believe when this first came out, it was like $220 or something like that. $159. And this is what I was talking to you guys about. I went ahead and added this to the cart here. And if I do a checkout, I was testing it out to see if my code will actually work for this keyboard as well. And as a matter of fact, it'll give you an additional almost $16 off. So drop it down to $150. So this is honestly probably one of the best deals that I've seen out there. Again, absolutely love this keyboard. Review on my channel. Recommend checking it out. Next up, for W Mouse, pretty cool discounts they have here on some of their magnesium mice. Even the brand new Juan 63 I just recently reviewed, it looks like they are giving just a couple dollars off on that one as well. Next up for Addis Inc. Tons of cool stuff here. Just keep in mind, you might not be seeing the discounts here for everything, but this is, you have to discount applied in the cart. So once you do add it to the cart, they have a ton of skates, mouse pads, keyboards, Magger 68. Absolutely love that keyboard as well. So really good deals going on over there if you want to go and check that out. Next up for Lethal Gaming Gear, same thing, tons of different things. Pretty insane that the LA1 is $17.99. Even the brand new RCC1, even though I did review this on my channel a long time ago, they're even giving an additional discount off on this. Next up, Max Gaming. Tons of stuff is on sale over here. They have keyboards, mouse pads. Looks like the Artisan mouse pads, couple dollars off. Gaming mice, Maya X, still my most used gaming mouse. Pretty good deal here, $84.99. And pretty crazy, they even have the HitScan Hyperlight, another one of my top gaming mice on here. A little bit of a discount on that one as well. So again, too many things are discounted on this website to name. So go ahead and go and check that out if you're interested. The Two Dudes Gaming Steel mouse pads. Really been enjoying these a lot recently. Just been reviewing them on my channel. They do have a Black Friday deal going on right now for a couple more days. So recommend going and taking advantage of that sale if you're looking at picking some of these up. Padsmith, some really fantastic mouse pads. Actually insane that these are $19.99. I absolutely love these a lot. Even the ones with the artwork on them look fantastic. These had a little bit of a different base, a little bit more firm. The Crucible V2 over here and the Genesis, these had a little bit of a softer base. And even over here, the older Crucible, $14.99, that is actually an insane deal. Prada Mouse Mods, I absolutely been loving their stuff. I reviewed one of their mice on my channel. I've been looking forward to getting my hands on a lot more of their stuff. Really like these mice a lot. They do have 20% off on most of their stuff right now. Next up, we also have a sale over here for the Mons Geek keyboards. Two of my favorite keyboards that I've ever tested out from them. Number one is if you're looking for a smaller form factor, the Fun 60. These do have the option for the TMR functionality as well, where you can combine both the magnetic switches and standard mechanical switches as well. And then my next choice, if you're looking for a bigger size format, like a 75%, the M1 V5 TMR, really fantastic keyboard as well that I've also reviewed on my channel. Tevolution is having a pretty huge deal here. If you are into the G703 style shape, then this is a mouse I would absolutely recommend checking out. Everything about the build, feeling on my unit has felt fantastic. Really good deal you can get here. They also do have some other options as well for the XD7 and the Helios 2 Pro. ATK is also having a similar type of a sale. This is another one of those things where you have to add it to the cart to see what types of savings that you're getting. Next up for Pulsar, bunch of cool discounts, even on their newer collab mice, the Zywu, the Sasanto. So all kinds of good deals over here as well. I always recommend, I showed you guys some Amazon stuff earlier. I recommend going and checking out the company website as well to see if you notice any additional discounts there. Tenta X also having a 15% off of their mouse pads. Really amazing quality mouse pads. And then next up for Mech Keys, all kinds of stuff is on sale here as far as keyboards, gaming mice, and mouse pads. Drunk Dare also has a sale on their keyboards. They have some really solid budget options, so really good affordable price. Good performance on these. I did like the A75 Master, although this is incredibly expensive. I believe that my code gets you an additional $10 off. RAWM Gaming also having a sale here. I really did enjoy the Leviathan, the ES21 Pro and ER21 Pro. Those are three of my favorite mice. Two come out from them. And then Ponage also having some pretty solid deals over here as well. Probably my most used mouse from them is the Trinity. But if you are an Ergo user, I really like the Max CF as well. Fantech having a deal on some controllers, their keyboards. One pretty insane deal that I found here is the Aria Atomic for $18. So the Helios 2 1K, $14. I mean, you could pick up some pretty cheap deals there if you're ever interested in checking out any of those shapes. Next up for Newfie, they do have some sales as well. A lot of these people are like doing these raffles and stuff like that. I don't know if I would recommend anything like that, but the Newfie Air was a pretty solid low profile option, now coming in at $103. And then also things like the Halo 65HE. I've talked about this keyboard several times. You can pick it up off their website for $89. Next up for Nifter, it does look like they have some deals going on here as well. They got some bundle packs. After that, we do have some additional savings from MCHO's. The L7 is still, without question, one of my favorite budget gaming mice out there. And they have some pretty solid deals on just about everything. For Mel Geek, up to 53% off. Kaisona is also having a sale on some of their mice. The Mars SE even coming in at a little under 50% off. One of my favorite keyboards that I reviewed for a budget option. This is probably still my favorite budget option. I put this at number one, saying $125. They are having a sale over here as well. I do believe that this was also where you add to the account, or excuse me, you add to the cart. Mini XPC. This is another web store, kind of like Mech Keys, where they have just a bunch of different types of budget gaming mice, controllers, all kinds of various stuff. So if you're interested in picking up anything there, go ahead and check them out as well. Gateron, without question, some of my favorite magnetic switches out there. 20% off of everything. I was even, as a matter of fact, thinking about picking up some more of these Spark switches here. Really enjoy these a lot. So just about 20% off everything there. The Black Lotus, a carbon fiber mouse, smaller rear hump profile, pretty close to the OP1 style shape, but a little bit different. Go check out the review, and looks like this is also coming in at a discount price as well. Centauri, they have some really good, I mean, this mouse right here for $39, insane deal. Really solid performing mouse here. They even got some mouse pads that I've checked out on my channel as well. I mean, $11.99 for this mouse pad. That is honestly a pretty insane deal. Next up, Gutsy Aiden, also having a bunch of sales here. My favorite mouse pad that I've ever used of his is the ProLine V2. You can pick this up at a discount. You can pick this up at the 500 by 500 is what it comes in. If you don't like this top of design, you can get just a black copy, but the base on this feels great. It is more of an X-Soft base. Performance is closer to something like the Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn Pro, but this is a mouse pad that I actually still use quite a bit, and I do enjoy very well. Next up, Metrova, also offering a Black Friday deal here. I've covered most of their mouse pads on my channel. And then last but not least, we do have Super Beings Lab here. This is another one of those things where you have to click on it. If it is still going to be in stock by the time this video drops, you have to come here to view cart. I actually added one too many. But the discount will be applied after you do add this to the cart. So you can see $25 for this mouse pad. Pretty solid deal. And that's going to wrap things up, guys. I'm so sorry if there's any companies out there that I missed. This really took me so much time to go through all these different websites and check all this stuff out. So I do apologize. I'll try and update this list again down below if I notice anything that I left out, which I'm sure there probably is. If anything else pops up substantial, I'll consider dropping a new video. But I wish you guys the best. Thank you so much for tuning in, and look forward to bringing you guys another video here soon in the future.